Hello guys, how are you guys?
Yalla. Hello. First, we want to welcome you guys to our first episode of Yalla Nermes.
Yes.
So let us speak today. Today's topic is going to be about clothes, modesty, and culture in UAE. So first of all, I don't know if you guys saw the viral videos that going on right now these days about a local like lady who said that she was not happy the way a guy was changing his like clothes in public area where he was fully naked. The second video is about the security guard that was in one of the Instagram like pages where the security guard was like stopping a tourist because she wasn't wearing in a proper way. She was not respecting the rules or the laws of the mall. So if I'm gonna ask you guys about modesty, what is modesty for you guys?
Modesty for me, I feel that in terms of clothing and dressing, as long as you feel confident but respect the place where you are and the situation that you're going into, I think that is modesty. And then making people comfortable with your aura, with your presence there. So I think that is modesty for me. Obviously, that respect comes hand in hand with that.
What about you, Mohammed?
There are like many different variations of modesty. Like if you see for every different person who comes from different culture, for them modesty is totally different. But like if you see for the Arabic culture, or if you see for the as an Islam culture, like there are like certain things which are mentioned as modesty, that how the females have to be dressed, how the men's have to be dressed, how they have to cover their body. So I guess whatever is being said, I guess that's the perfect thing as modesty for each gender, like as women and for men as well.
For me, modesty doesn't come with the religion. It's like it's in general logical thing. Private part, you need to cover it.
Yeah.
Certain stuff you cannot share it with the people. You just
Right.
cover it. That's what the meaning of modesty.
Right.
So if I'm going in a public place, I will not wear my transparent clothes. Of course, because then I'm not being modest. I'm sharing what is private.
Right.
The same thing with the man. Like with the shirt, yes, of course. Being modest as a man, you have to wear a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I don't want to see your full body. It's being respectful toward others more
Right.
than yourself. Because when you respect others, you're respecting yourself.
Exactly.
If you're not respecting yourself, how do you expect the other people to respect you as well? So this is what's happening right now in our culture, especially for us living in UAE. A lot of people you can see in the malls, in public places, they're coming, they're not respecting, they're not being modest, as I can say, they're not respecting the culture in general. What's your perspective about that?
Okay.
Why do you think that's happened? Basically, if I can ask you guys. Like why people are doing that? Because if I went to Europe, personally, I never seen that. I'm not gonna lie. The type of people I'm seeing here, like they're wearing a transparent cloth from top to bottom, or they're wearing like they're being naked, fully naked. They can do it in Europe in certain areas, not in public
Yeah.
places.
Right.
Not in.
The question is like, why then they're doing it here? What's the reason behind it?
I think one of the reasons would be the lack of awareness, because that's what I keep telling people, that when people travel from, let's say, India or even
Is it lack of awareness? Are you sure?
Lack of awareness, I will tell you, because when the people are traveling from here to Europe, they know what they're getting into. The type of tradition, the type of mentality people have in Europe, they know what they are going to expect in that country. Whereas when they're traveling to this side or to the Middle East, anywhere, they are not that aware of exactly what are the do's and don'ts, what people want you to be.
Okay, I have a question. Sorry to interrupting. Like, they know that this is an Islamic country, right?
Yeah.
They have a big propaganda in Europe, like hijabis and that. So when you come into this country, when you know that people are hijabi here, then why you're not respecting that? It's not
See,
about awareness. It's being also like, if you want the people to come to your own country, sorry, I'm not being like biased toward anyone. It's just general idea that I have in my mind. Like, when we are going anywhere, when traveling anywhere, we have to respect the culture we're going.
Yeah.
We have general idea like what is the religion of that country where we're going. Yes, it's a tourist place. People come, but you see people are wearing abaya and shela.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's obvious. People like to be covered. So when people like to cover themselves, of course, the same thing they're expecting from other people, not to wear abaya and shera, but at least to cover like center part and be respectful. Like people are not here to see like, as I always say, free movies.
Yeah.
No, we want to
Right.
like enjoy seeing the environment
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is free of 18 plus movies.
Right.
I can say it like that.
Yeah.
Like, for
maybe,
example-
maybe like they have taken the term or the word freedom for like in
Yes.
a different word. They have taken it for granted. You can
Correct.
say.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the reason.
But
And
not all of them,
seeing-
yes.
Yeah,
Some of the people,
exactly.
yes. As he
Exactly.
said, they're not understanding, but I don't think like people don't understand it. Like, of
Right.
course, when I will, like, before I go out, whatever I will wear, I'm aware what I'm doing. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm wearing like shorts, I know people are gonna see me. If I'm putting makeup on my face, I know people are gonna see me. So I'm aware of what's gonna happen.
Right.
I don't think anyone will say, no, I'm doing that for myself. Yes, I'm doing it for myself. But I also know what's the consequences
Right,
gonna
exactly.
be. It's not like I don't know.
Okay.
Like, come on. Being logical,
Mhm.
like no one right now in this world doesn't know that. Also, the kids, they know that. Like,
right.
whatever they're gonna wear in the school, what the consequences of that's gonna happen.
You know, I have like a justification for this because when-
Of course, we should have just
no, what is this, Sarah?
Say it.
So it's like, you know, because I've lived in that kind of a setting, what people do there is like
Yes.
they don't give even two seconds to even judge anybody, or they don't give even 1 minute of their time to look at that person, because that person in Europe and everywhere, they're busy with their own things in their mind. Half the time when I used to travel in public transport, people have their earphones or their headphones on themselves, and then they're looking at their own thing. Nobody is looking around what is going
Then
on.
why you're wearing t-shirt?
So again, so that one other thing is that when after I've come here, a lot of things, the place, the people have influenced. I know exactly that when I'm going out, I need to dress properly. I need to look my part, so that people, you know, respect me, or even be happy that okay, yes, I am, you know, I've come to meet them. So in every situation I'll dress differently. Right now I'm here, and obviously I know I've covered a decent amount of my body, and then only as much that I'm comfortable with, but at the same time I'm not over showing anybody. That's the place, I guess. There people really don't give it, you know, anything to anybody, or they don't even care. That's why people are doing all
I
sorts of
don't
things.
believe they don't care, because I will tell you why. Like, you have hippies, you have
Yeah.
people. Whatever you wear, it gives a certain vibe.
Yeah.
Everyone know like which image they're giving. Like, if I want to give a comfy vibe, I'm like a person who doesn't care. I will wear a t-shirt, loose t-shirt, and
Yeah.
that. Like, but still, I'm wearing something because I'm trying to give that image to the people. So basically, inside me, I care about my look.
Right.
If I'm doing my like, I'm not like doing any makeup and that, I don't want the people to get that vibe. I'm doing too much for them.
No.
It's all like right now, people who go to work, when they're wearing the like wearing the headset and wearing suit, they want to show to the people they are serious. That's the reason why in different places people wear different
Clothes.
Right.
Also, when you are in daily life, whatever you wear, it reflects. I guess Muhammad agrees with me.
On
Yeah.
your
It's like,
personality.
yeah, that's good.
On your personality, yes.
Yes.
For example, like in UK, in London and all, every region, for example, the financial district had people only with suits.
They know, because this is the image that they want to create. The people who are looking hippies, they want to create that image. Okay, they don't
Exactly.
care, but they also care. That's the reason why they wear colorful ones. They try to like wear certain clothes, color, sorry, of clothes,
Yeah.
just to give that vibe. I don't think like no one cares. Everyone cares of the way they look. It just what the image you want to like, because we are like a painting. What image you want the people to imagine you? Like, do you want them to create like a serious image of yourself, funny, or like don't care image?
Right.
Whatever you want.
Agree.
Correct? What do you
Agree.
think?
Yeah, I totally agree on what you were saying, because I guess, as you said, that the way you are dressing, it shows that what kind of mood you are at.
Yes.
So yes, like I have seen like back in India as well. Like I have come across a lot of hippies as well, because it's been trending now. You know, the vibe, it's trending now. Like people are like having those long hairs, braided hairs, like pierced nose, and like in a very different zone. Like they don't. I don't know like what word to say. Like they don't.
Hipster.
Yeah, I mean they don't care about the
We
world.
also have
They
like
just
emo, the one, the black, and because they want to
yeah,
create that what's Wednesday vibe.
exactly.
Wednesday or Friday
Yes,
vibes.
there's like Wednesday vibe, like black, black, black. They're
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
serious. They're
And
into
having
dark.
like very sharp eyes, and
Yes.
like right.
It's all like part of their like image that they want to create. I don't think people are not aware of that. Everyone have a mind, which I believe in. Of course, God has given us
Right.
mind to think. Everyone knows what they're doing. No one is that crazy enough. Like whatever we're gonna wear, we know the consequences. But the question is, then why? Being aware of that, you know that people are like here in this society are like that. Before you travel to any country, you have to at least look at the picture. If you're not gonna search, you will look at the picture. People don't know Dubai only by Burj Khalifa. That's the reason why we see in the movies they're letting the guys wear kandora, the women are like with the stereotype image, they're covering themselves. So they have that idea.
Yeah.
Like I'm not that stupid,
would
sorry to say that.
also-
So they know that this country is like for people are really like covering. But
So-
yes, not everyone covers. But then the question is, why still they keep on doing that?
Because I feel so because as the entire Middle East has opened doors to the entire European culture. When you get to know that okay fine, this country has a freedom, you don't see what level of freedom it gives you. You just listen one word, which is freedom, and then you try to do everything that you are not able to do it in back in your home country. So when people come here, most of the people, the local part, the local Emiratis, it's a totally different sector. But why people mostly come here is for their vacation, for their tourism, to have fun, to go to clubs, to
So they let them basically
exactly
free. Like,
exactly.
But there are rules.
But again, so
That
that's
is
what
what,
I'm saying. But in middle of this journey, they forget their boundaries. They don't know that where they have to stop. That's the thing.
So that
If
is
they're
one-
gonna, I want to interrupt you for that. Like when you go to Japan,
Hmm.
you know the rule of Japan: you cannot eat in the street,
Yeah.
on the street.
Yeah.
So people don't do that. Why tourists also don't do that? You're having fun, go to the club. We have in UAE that. I'm not saying that. Alhamdulillah, UAE have offered everything for everyone.
Everyone.
Right.
But like in general places and public places, at least when you see people, be respectful, like especially for the families.
So I will. The other reason I was
Yes.
telling you all about, they don't care and all that. The other thing that they know, people know it very well, that UAE has a thing for not selling alcohol in supermarkets. In Europe and US and all, they have aisles in supermarkets where they can just go and pick it up. That is very widely spoken about by people who come to UAE and then go back to their own country like Europe and all. They're like, oh, we can't get that thing in supermarkets, but we back in UK get it like that. So that awareness, when people go back, they talk about it because that is a point of topic that they have more interest on. This one, they're like, they will just look at it and they don't mingle with the local population that much for the person to be like, even if it's a friend who's living here, they don't talk about it too much. So we've got to let people talk about how the people are, how the locals, how to respect the land and the people here when you're coming here, because that will enrich their own experience. So I think that is what I would also need people to do more. Whenever, like for example, in any Asian country, they portray their culture a lot. Like Japanese, they
Right.
only talk about their culture and their whole, the clothing, the house traditions. They make them sit
Yeah,
on the floor and
right.
eat. So people have that exposure. They're like, oh, okay, this is how people are, and then they know that okay, certain things are not allowed in Japan. It's also widely spoken about in news as well. Here, it's not spoken in news. A lot of things are covered. A lot of
Right.
things are even.
We speak in the news, like if it's a local news, we speak.
Yeah.
But because it's in Arabic, because we also have to emphasize our Arabic language,
Yes.
because we don't want it to be endangered, like disappear.
Exactly.
But again, I'm gonna also like salute like a lot of Westerns who like support the culture, and they also try to like spread awareness about it. That's really good.
Yeah.
But I think people who, as Muhammad says, was said that is like because of the idea of freedom, because people have different idea of freedom. Be free, but when you know the country doesn't have that rule, just be respectful toward that. Because if you want to be respected, respect the others as well, and respect at least the families here. Like we have lots of families who would like to go to public places. I'm one of the people as well. Like if I want to take my kids out to Dubai Mall or to certain malls,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the name, cut that one. If I want to take my kids out to certain malls, I cannot do that freely because people are not wearing in a proper way in the malls. So for me, as a family woman, I would not like my kids to see that. It's happened to me as well early morning in one of the public places. Like I was like sitting with someone. There was a Western couple who came and they started doing their 18 plus movie in front of me. I will say it like that. I wasn't with my kids. I stopped them directly.
Okay.
Like I said, sorry, but you cannot do it in public areas because there were other kids, other families around.
Right.
And for me, it's not acceptable. Like I imagine my kids around, and I don't want my kids to see that. Our like Dubai government have given you chance to do that, whatever you want. Do it in a private place. Go ahead. Why do people still need to do it in public place? That I don't understand.
Maybe for thrill. I mean, I'm just like,
I guess it's.
Why you want to share your private life with us?
I mean,
Like I don't want to
it's-
see that. Like this part of the world, I don't want to see it. There's already an island only for the couples.
Yeah.
Go do it there. If you want to have that, go do it.
Right.
But why you want to do it in a place where it's like kids, families are there,
That's wrong.
and you see people are wearing abaya and shayla. Come on.
Yeah. So again,
I don't want to like cross my limit, but that's too much.
It's all about. I think it's all about people having to be spoken to, and also these kind of things have to be spoken about and talked
Right.
about. That okay, yeah, these are the things that let's say these things you can do very freely in Dubai. There are certain things that you really need to respect about the land, about the people. If that is spoken about by different sets of people from different backgrounds and cultures, I think that will spread the word, and maybe people will be more receptive or even considerate
Right.
to not do these kind of things in public. Obviously, that has to be told to people. For example, she did mention it to that person. I'm sure they are not,
Not a
going to
lot
do
of
it.
people that do that because we have like part of our culture. We don't do that. For me, because it was too much. It's keep on happening. This was the third time. Then I told them. People don't like to interfere in other people's life, like because they're expecting other people, like because we're showing the respect,
Right.
they're expecting the same thing. We don't like to interfere in other people's life. That is not part of our culture. But when we are giving you that space, respect that space as well. Like man cannot always walk and their eyes down. I cannot force my kids not to watch it. If you're giving something for free, everyone will watch it. I will say that.
But I guess still there are fines. Like if you get caught doing
There
certain
is-
things
if you
in public
complain.
places.
Yeah, if you complain.
No, like if there are some government officials passing by and if they catch you doing certain things, there is like straight fine.
And also
But-
we have like a service that allow the people to complain
Huh.
without the name being mentioned.
Yeah.
Right.
But people don't do that because they don't want to put that person in trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because they know it's not easy. But at the same time, if the person doesn't want that, why they are not doing it by themselves? Like
Right.
the rules are everywhere. When you go to any mall, on the doors, what else you want? Like it's obvious on your face.
You know
That's
why?
what it. Or when you go to any park, anything, already they have a big board of that. You're looking at that, but still you're trying to be like ignore that thing. That's not good.